On this episode of Melody Makes a Homemade, I will be making a delicious, crunchy, walnut-topped coffee cake that will really complement your cup of coffee, or you can enjoy it without. You're gonna love it either way. So come on, let's get started. Okay, so let's begin with that crunchy walnut topping. In a medium small sized bowl, we're going to add a half cup of flour, all-purpose flour, 6 tablespoons of light or dark brown sugar, 6 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a half teaspoon of salt. And I've got my 1 cup of walnuts in my little chopper here that I ordered online. I like to show you how it chops. It's got a blade in there. You just pull the string and it chops it right up. You can kind of open it up and look at the size of it. Still not ready. We want it to be pretty fine. We don't want powder, and that will do it. It's 1 cup. Take our blade out. Don't touch that. And we're going to add that right into our bowl. Stir this around. And then I got some melted butter here in the microwave. And I've got 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And we're just going to pour that in. We're going to mix that around. It'll all come together. And we're going to set this aside and let it sit and cool down a little bit. And while we're doing that, we'll begin with our cake. Okay, so now for our cake. We're going to start with our wet ingredients first. In my mixer, we're going to add 1½ cups of buttermilk, 1 cup of oil, vegetable or canola, and 3 large eggs. We're going to mix this up for about a minute or two. Okay, and that looks ready. Our eggs are all mixed in. Now we're going to start with our dry ingredients. We've got 3 cups of all-purpose flour in this bowl. And to that, we're going to add 1 cup of light or dark brown sugar and a half cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and a half teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're just going to blend this together, whisk it. You can smell the nutmeg. That nutmeg really will bring out a nice little flavor in this coffee cake. Just want to make sure all these dry ingredients are combined well. Okay, I think that looks great. All right, and so let's start off. We'll add maybe half batter. Or half of the flour mixture. And let's just blend this up. Okay, let's get our spray. Make sure you preheat your oven to 375. And this is preferred in a 9x13 pan, but I got a 10x15 here, and that works just fine too, either way. We're going to spray it, and then we're going to get our beautiful batter. And we're going to pour it in here, spread it out. Okay, so now that we've got our batter poured into our pan, we're going to put that crumb topping on top. You want to break it up because it kind of gets stuck in the bowl a little bit from sitting. And we're going to softly just crumble this over the top of this cake. And you want to do it softly so it doesn't go to the bottom of your pan. You want to keep it on the top. Okay, now this is going in the oven for 375 for about 30 to 35 minutes. That's it. Now we're just going to wait for that cake to bake, and then we'll taste it when it comes out. All right, so it's cooled down, and I'm ready to taste test this baby. Mmm. Now that's tasty. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on Melody Makes It Homemade.
Beautiful.